I know the loud music, the red lights might just confuse you to thinking that this is a club, but no, this is just a public means of transport, and I am going to the market, and this is how we go. Welcome to my vlog. I am Francie Amerix, and today we are going to Quickmart. We buy a few things here and there so that I prepare for you Kenya's most favorite home cooked meal, and you will not guess it. You cannot guess. Remember, we are cooking a home cooked meal. Yeah, remember that. So come along as I shop for the ingredients.
Sahau ku
And if you know, you know. Quickmart girlies, Quickmart people, you know very well that you can never miss coming to this section. Hot dog. Like the hot dog from Quickmart, okay, in my opinion, are the best. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, so don't come for me. Don't come for me. So guys, I'm home. It's already dark, like it's at night, so let's go and cook. So the first thing ni our hot dog. I was checking if it goes sour and I see it's okay, so let's enjoy. Go sour. Let me tell you, if you shop at Quickmart, make sure after every shopping you just get yourself these hot dogs. They're addictive. I know there is always this war going on between hot dog ya Quickmart na hot dog ya Naivas. I mean, for real, I'm sold na ya Quickmart, so I don't know about you guys. For me, I'm sold. It's literally chicken. Yeah. Maybe I hope it's chicken. Before I put it there, let us wash it. Let's wash one at a time. in the world is wrong? You know why I'm doing this? Because I'm literally going to deep fry it. I told you we are cooking Kenya's most favorite meal, and in your list you must have chicken. Kenyans love chicken. I believe everyone does, except for the vegetarians, and yeah. But yeah, our meal is going to involve chicken. Will that be enough? It's quite heavy. So these are our ingredients. Our meat. It's boiling, like boiling. So that boils. So let us add some water. I already took the pan because I will be using the pan. The boiling water. As this one continues to boil here. I don't know how I want it, but yeah, I want it fried and again with soup. So I want the best of everything. What the hell? What was that? Okay. So I'll use cinnamon and salt. Let me get a bowl, or is it called a bowl? Yeah, let's use the blue one. I need to measure it so that I don't put a lot of water. So take a hopper. So it's like 1 cup, and then this one itakuwa kind of roll. Acha tuongeze kidogo. This remaining ni ya kuroll. Just making sure everything is okay. Cinnamon pia karibu inaisha, but I guess that's enough. I love the taste of cinnamon in chapatis. Okay, I'm trying to open the jar ya salt. I think that's more like it. Yep. Looks like cinnamon may disappear. I hate the way things are just zinaisha tu. I don't like it. Sasa hii, oh, this is what I'm going to do. That has boiled. This is how I cook, by the way, my chapati. So after the water has boiled, you might mix your dry ingredients here. I hope if you can. Oh, you can overcook anyway. So I'll take. It's quite hot. Let me use this to hold the sticky ears. Okay, I put like this flour is like 1 cup, so the water I'm going to use is like half, and I need oil, so the oil I will use is this one. Hey, sasa hapa itanichoma. I will use this oil from my chicken here. So I just mix it here. Remember, it's hot oil. I know what you're thinking. Ew, how can you do that? You just continue thinking, how can I do that? That's our oil. Mix it up like that. Remember, salt is already there, cinnamon is already there, everything that I need to put is already there. And so next step, we could pour in water. But now, since the water is usually quite hot, I'll need not this type of mwiko, but the mwiko ya ugali. So I'll just pour in fact a little, even not half of the cup, because hot water tends to oil nini sana. So here I'll have to do this and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I can't do this with one hand. Taifanya ni mix vizuri and then unga yetu itakuwa sawa. Remember, the brown color is cinnamon, so don't assume that what color is your flour. So the brown, I think it's not that hot, so I can just use my hands. So my hands are already clean, and I feel like this water is quite a lot for my 1 cup of flour. So I'll just do that. Okay, I think it's ready. So I just remove it. Let me switch off the lights. My hands look this way because I'm not yet done with kneading the flour. That's why my hands look like this. I didn't want this to, yeah, so
so that way it looks good. That's our oil that is remaining. Yeah, let me go back to kneading, and let me tell you, I've added some oil again. So this is how things are looking. We are almost. It's not that hard actually. I'm going to go clean. And the bowl is also clean. That's when you know it's ready. If the bowl becomes clean, your hands are clean, you know it's ready. It's actually ready. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, it's ready actually. So next step, I'll leave it to rest. As it rests, I will be cooking now. I'll be frying. Like I told you, I wanted stew, so I don't know where to put. Let me get another sufuria. Our place looks a little bit messed up. Let's tell my laser. You say didn't even finish the water, the half of the cup, so I used very little water. Hii place inafaa ikuwe clean. Nimeshawasha moto kwa sufuria. Okay, so onions ready, nini ready, sufuria ready. So I'll take the oil again, just a little, like not a lot. That's enough, and I'll take my ingredients, the ingredients that I'm going to use. So definitely we start with the onions. Okay, let's try this oil. I think I should put it in here to avoid accidents. I rarely open this thing because light, because every time I open it, so I don't open it often enough. Yeah, so keep it heavy. I don't know how you like it heavy. Just as long as they're cooked enough. And then I'm going to add this. It has its own oil because I deep fried it. And then so that the taste, vitunguu, the taste ndani ya nyama. That's the reason I put it here, so that they all come golden brown. And I think I will need to cover it, and best for covering other than a pan. And then I will try to adjust the heat. I hope it doesn't turn off. And then I'll also leave that to cook just for a few minutes. Yeah, I will come back. Let me go back to my dough. So our dough, I know it hasn't rested enough because I'm doing this in a hurry, but I will need another, like, you see this place is not as dry as I'm supposed to. I'm going to use this this is the surface that I will use, so I will just dry it completely, allow it to dry completely. I don't know how many chapatis this small dough is gonna cook, but whatever number, it's just me though. So now our surface is dry and ready for the dough. So we'll take the remaining flour that was here. I can smell the aroma. I don't know, I hope it's not like it's not burning. It's not burning. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. It's good. Perfect. So I'm going to add the tomatoes. Just use my hands. Okay. And then I guess the real work is done. We get to the sink, our hands. Yep. And then tomatoes have like water in them, so I believe it's not gonna burn even if I close it like that. It's not gonna burn because of tomatoes. Yeah, back to here. I will have to sprinkle some flour there. I think that's enough. And the flattening process, I will have to leave you there so that I do this quickly. Let me get the rolling pin. This is always on top. I know what it is doing there. So this is what I need. So I will roll everything flat first before I section them. Oops. Yeah, it's quite a lot of flour. I don't want it hard again. If you put a lot of flour, it becomes very hard. But I believe it's okay. Yeah, I flatten it that way, and then I'll section it into now the number of chapatis that I am going to need. This one, let me put it back here so that I have even this one. Its back is no. I'm still going to use it. So yeah. So with the knife, with some knife, and it's definitely not dry because I'm mashing it now. So I'm going to need to dry it before I now cut. You can actually smear some oil on top here, but I feel like I already placed enough oil on mine, so I don't need to smear. So basically I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 chapatis. Yeah, after that I'll just roll this like this. That's 1 chapati. Another one, 3 and 4. I don't know how big the chapatis are going to be, but we are going to find out. Checking the progress here. Yeah, very nice. Everything is okay. The way I wanted them to be. Yeah. I know the tomatoes are quite a few, but this was hot water. I don't know if it cooled down. I'm going to put it here because I see some oil here where I placed my chicken, and use this as soup. Because the tomatoes are just a few, it was just only 1 tomato. I will just put like that, not a lot of soup, and then again we leave it to boil. I'm quite thirsty. Let me drink some water. I'm quite thirsty. So yeah. Okay. Back to our chapatis. So you need to. So this is my next thing to do. I feel like others are going to be bigger than the others, but I really don't care. It really doesn't matter really. So I think I'll be using this again, and I guess that's the use. And yeah, so now this is our final roll to our flat chapati. I'm sure it's not gonna be like, let me turn the camera. Running out of batteries, but let's do this quickly. It's not gonna take a long time. Yeah, like that. I think my chapatis are going to be quite small according to the size that I picked. But the taste is usually what matters a lot when it comes to chapati. So let's do this quickly. I'll just do a time lapse here. I believe our stew is ready. Oh, wow. It looks good and yummy. So our stew is ready. I'll just remove it. And I will use this pan. I love using this when it comes to chapati. Again, so I will. That's how we cover it for now. And let's get ready for chapatis. Yeah, our pan is ready. Okay, so I'll just have to bring the chapatis here quickly. I don't know if the heat is too much, but I'll know with the first chapati how it's going to be. Yep, here. Ooh, careful. Oh no. Yeah. It's not even that hot. I thought it was hot. Okay, for real, I have an emergency in this house. I don't have spoons. At all. I don't have spoons. I only have this one fork that I use for everything. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you dry whatever the chapatis first. You dry cook them and then you'll now put the oil later on. That's what I do. Okay, just a minute. So I cooked the entire thing. There you go, our first chapati, looking very yummy and soft. Yeah, and third. So our first chapati kind of burnt, which usually happens most of the time when you cook chapati. But I have tasted it, and what I feel like I should have done, added some salt. Okay, but otherwise it's so good. It looks yummy. My food here. So this one, hey, you didn't tell me that I didn't put salt. There was no salt. So anyway, that's everything. I'll just serve myself. I eat, and I think I'll leave it to that. But of course I will show you my plate and the way it looks gorgeous with my already served chapatis. Yep, this is lovely.
And I believe we've come to the end of the video, and if you watched up to the end, thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a lovely day.